Welcome to the 19th episode of the J&J podcast. My name is John.
And I'm Joe.
It is currently Saturday, May 14th. This is your second bonus episode that we've ever recorded. So we're giving you guys a special bonus episode. We want to talk about a few specific things. This won't be like a typical episode, but we wanted to promote stuff out as soon as we possibly can. Isn't that right, Joseph?
Yes, we just know how much you want to buy our J&J podcast stuff. You want to see the brand spanking new logo we have? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Cool. So first, let's talk about the logo. Let's talk about how that came to be. So we have a brand new logo. Now, Joseph, what do you think about this beautiful, awesome logo?
I think that is a very good looking logo, I've got to say.
I mean,
not as good looking as me, but it's good looking.
Yeah, so we actually had a few different people work on this logo, to be honest.
Now, wait a second, though. I think that we should explain the whole scope of the story of exactly what happened to the logo.
Yes, okay. I will
want to explain, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, it starts like this, okay? We all know you wanted to see our lovely faces, like you used to see our lovely faces, but here's the truth. That logo was just too good looking to not put on as our official logo. And that's what happened. We saw that and we were like, hot damn, we need that as our logo.
Okay, maybe I should give the real story about what happened. So basically, a lot of the things that have to do with the podcast are run underneath my name. They're run underneath my name, have my contact information, just because it's all technical. And if somebody were to contact Joseph regarding a technical aspect of the podcast, he would just be calling me anyway. Isn't that right, Joseph?
That's a pretty fair statement. I know exactly three things about this podcast in terms of technicality. I know how to click on the Hangout session. I know how to click yes to the Hangout section, and I know how to talk on the Hangout section. That's about it.
There you go. Yeah.
The Hangout section, so that's four things.
Gotcha. So, what had happened was our logo, for some reason, was when we submitted our logo initially into iTunes, they approved it. But then they had sent us an email. They sent me an email a few weeks ago telling me that they need us to change our logo immediately because of the fact that in the bottom of the of the logo, we were using their Apple Podcast logo, which is true. And another reason why I did that was because I had nowhere else to put. I don't know graphic design. I don't know anything. So, there's a whole lot of thing that can be talked about this logo. What had initially happened was that I texted my friend Rolando first to see if he... Well, first, actually, I should say, I don't know anything. My father actually drew out the initial logo. And my mother had made some changes to it, but my father drew on the piece of paper what the logo should look like. And then, from there, I sent the picture to my friend Rolando, who's a graphic designer. And so then he didn't answer my phone. He didn't answer my text message. And Apple was telling us to change the logo immediately. So when he didn't answer for a few hours, I texted our friend James Asudo, who was on the episode Nostalgia Politicians. You should go back and listen to that episode. It was the episode that I was sick on. I could not talk for the life of me. So that's why we had James on. He was great. Actually, we're going to have him on again soon, hopefully in about a month. So we have that going on. So I text James, and James says he can do it. And then Rolando texted me that night, but I didn't answer him because I wanted to give James the job. Because James had responded first. That was the only reason why. few days go by. James doesn't answer. We just talked recently, actually, but James doesn't answer. He got really busy. And so I text Rolando and I tell him, and we went through a couple of different designs, right, Joe?
Yes, we did. It was really, oh gosh, it was a tough process. And from what I could see, what happened was we actually let our fans on our Facebook page vote on which one they liked. My original design that I liked got outvoted by a lot. Actually, I think it was 5-1. And then
actually, it was about like 15-1.
Fine, 15-1, whatever it was. And so then, as far as I know, what happened was John's dad has a friend who's a professional designer type person who does this kind of stuff. And so we handed the logo we originally had that got 15 votes to him, but then he redid it, and that's the final product is what you're seeing now. It has our logo, which I'm really glad he did it. It looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically Rolando had sent us like 10 or 11 different logos with like different styles and fonts and whatnot. I had picked my favorite, Joseph had picked his favorite, and my favorite kind of resembled, so my favorite, it had the two J's that you currently see in the middle right now, and then around it said Joseph Asalo, John Madigan, and podcast in that circle. That was really... I like the two J's in the middle, and for me that represented casino. I really thought that was cool, and with the circle, it reminded me of a poker chip. So I said, let's go forward and make this look like a poker chip. So we actually tried to make, Joseph and I actually tried to compromise and made the two J's in the middle what I like. And then around we have the font that Joe liked. But then we actually saw it, and it really did not come out too well, right, Joe? It didn't come out as well as maybe we'd like it to.
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty legit.
It just, we in our head we were like, oh, well, we like this, we like that, so we'll just combine the two, and the combination just didn't look good. It just wasn't what we were looking for. And so my father had sent the logo that I liked out to his good friend Duncan. I'm sorry, not Declan Lestat. He lives in Minnesota. He is a professional at this, and so he worked on it. And we had told him the idea of a poker chip being our logo, and he created this beautiful logo that we truly love, and we can't thank. It's really a combination of Rolando and Duncan. I'm sorry, Declan. I feel so bad I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Declan. So we truly love the logo. It's really a combination between Rolando and him. So, guys, thank you so much. We really could not do this without you. Really. And so, Declan really brought this thing to life, a poker chip. So we have that now, and I gotta say, it's amazing. And so what we did was, we teamed up with a company named Spreadshirt. Spreadshirt is used by literally millions of people. And so, we put that logo on different t-shirts. We put that logo on different t-shirts and hoodies, and coffee mugs. And so we put those up on Spreadshirt. Now every product is made and put on in the USA. Everything is made.
Wait, John, I just want to stop you right there. Now, if you vote for Trump and you are all about America, you want to buy our product made in America. America, God bless the USA. Hoorah!
That's right. If you love the USA, buy our shirt. So, I'm sorry, Joe?
I think it's funny.
What's funny?
I think it's funny that America, or actually no, never mind. I'm not gonna make that statement. Never mind. Keep going. We'll edit that out.
But yeah. So we've teamed up with Spreadshirt. Everything is made in the USA, so no outsourcing to China whatsoever. We kept our prices at a minimum. Joseph and I are making a small percentage on the shirts and the coffee mugs and the hoodies. But it's great. Everything is made to order. So as soon as you press the order button, one of the plants in the USA will get that order, and they will make your J&J podcast merchandise for you right there and then. It's great. So when you buy your merchandise for this, that money will go towards keeping this podcast around. You know, we want to keep it around, and several people have already ordered, and we can't thank you enough. Joe, are you going to buy a J&J podcast t-shirt?
I'll think about it. It's complicated. I'll tell you later tonight.
It's complicated. Do you want a t-shirt, yes or no?
I guess so. I don't know, John. I feel weird wearing anything with your name on it. I feel like it lowers my value as a human being.
It does, but it won't lower anyone else's. That's the point. So, guys, please go buy our t-shirts, our hoodies, our coffee mugs. And if you have any type of merchandise that you'd like to see, please send us an email at podcast@jmadigan.com, and we'll take it into consideration, and we'll look into seeing how we can make it done. But we've already sold like 11 t-shirts or something, so we're really happy about that. And it's looking good for us. We just broke 750 downloads. I mean, cheers to us, right, Joe?
Yeah,
but we can't do it without you, the fans. So please go to jnjpodcast.spreadshirt.com.
And you know what, fans? Something that you might be able to do that might help us out even more than just buying t-shirts is just spread the word around. You know, if you go to school, tell people about the podcast. You go to work, you tell people about the podcast. Hell, you could be in a bathroom, go to the bathroom, and see someone's feet sticking out of the stall, and be like, "Hey, have you heard about the J&J podcast?"
I absolutely agree, guys. If you for whatever reason you don't want to buy some merchandise, or you really just can't afford it right now, you know, the second best thing, really, honestly, is to just spread the word. We just really spread the word. You know, post the links on social media. You know, post the link to the podcast, post a link to the store, and just, you know, spread the word about the show. Just tell all your friends. You know, we do this podcast for you free each and every week. Because we truly love it, and we hope you truly love it. And we just want to have as many people listen as we possibly can, because we love you guys. And yeah, so we just want to let you guys know we have the new logo, we have the new store, brand new episode coming out this Wednesday with John Carrick and Joseph Carrick, his son. Joe, we had a great interview with them, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. That was by far one of my favorite episodes. That kid is awesome.
Yeah,
the best.
We had a great interview with them. We already filmed it, so you can look out for that this Wednesday on an episode entitled "Random." So, guys, thank you again. The title of this episode, Joe, I'm just going to name it, is www.jnjpodcast.spreadshirt.com. That link.
No, wait a second. I got to interrupt you, John. I was really hoping we could name this episode bonus episode number 2.
But we don't do it like that. We give it, Joe. We want the people to know, don't we?
We do want the people to know, John, but we want the people to know, more importantly, that there's stuff that they can buy, is that we love them, and we do this for them. So, like, the whole episode has been one big promotion for our stuff. At least let's make it mean something, not a promotion for our stuff.
Just bonus podcast number 2?
Bonus podcast number 2, or like God Bless America, or like Made in the USA, right? Like, come on, John, be creative now.
Made in the USA, that's not a bad one, since all the products are made in the USA.
Point. I feel like that's also a song, though. Can we get copyright, Steve, for that?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Made in the USA. Made in the USA is the name of this episode. It's very quick for this episode. We just wanted to spread the word because we're really excited about this. We just hit the store a few days ago. We just got the logo a few days ago, and so we just wanted to let you guys know because we love you. That link for the store will be in the description of this episode, and it'll be in the description of every episode from now on. Really, really excited, guys. Please send all your feedback, comments, questions to podcast@jmadigan.com. Over 750 listeners worldwide. Joe, you have anything you want to say before we go?
We love you guys. We couldn't do this without you. Hell, we wouldn't do it without you.
Yeah, honestly, if we were still doing this episode number 19, if we were still doing this and Joe, we only have like 50 listens, I mean, would we still be doing this?
Probably not. Not that you 50 listeners wouldn't be loved by us.
No, of course, but the fact that we've gotten over 750 people to listen.
Yeah. Like we're multiplying quickly. We really love you guys. Send us in an email if you just want to talk to us. If you want us to pray for you, whatever. We're here for you. We love you guys. And yeah, we just want you to know that despite all of some of the technical crap that we have to go through, selling stuff or changing our logo, no matter what, the one thing that remains the same is like you guys. We love you guys. Just you guys.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We couldn't do this without you. And when Joseph and I were talking about, we were drawing up this podcast and starting to do it way back in January. We didn't think we were going to hit 700 downloads this quickly. We've only been doing this for a few months, and we're two guys from New York. Honestly, we didn't think anybody would actually give a crap about what we'd have to say. So, I mean, we love you guys. We get excited to do this. So we love it, and we can't thank you guys enough for everything you do for us. And just keep listening, keep subscribing, tell all your friends to subscribe, buy a T-shirt, and let our voices get heard. Anything other than that? Peace out, Cub Scout.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Bye, guys.